Finna get poppin'. Finna get poppin'. Let's get poppin', man. Let's get poppin', man.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the beautiful city of Seattle.
Seattle, okay.
We welcome you inside Lumen Field, the home of the Seahawks. Coming up,
Seahawks,
two
okay.
teams ready to square off. It's the Los Angeles Chargers and the Seattle Seahawks. Mike Tirico alongside Greg Olsen and Jason Myers has us set to get started.
Speed
Off
on
we go
defense.
from Lumen Field. This one
got
is going to
speed
sail
everywhere,
through
damn
the
near.
end zone for a touchback.
I don't have, oh, I was saying, I don't have any traps.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll run, and here's Amarian Hampton. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 6. Pistol here for Herbert. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35. A gain there of 27 yards.
Oftentimes in the NFL, Mike, blitzing a good quarterback can kind of be feast or famine, because what you do is you actually speed up their process of identifying the open target. So in this case, it's an underneath safety outlet. But the reason he went there so fast is because he was triggered to that target from the blitz.
And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Give him 27, and it's 1st and goal.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Shotgun now for Herbert.
Damn,
Pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Boye Muffin. He gets in to drop it. It's a loss of 8.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert.
Oh,
And he got rid of that one
got
quickly
there.
before the
I thought we
receiver
were gonna sneak
even
it
knew what was
in.
going on. That's incomplete.
They just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Go.
Herbert now on 3rd and goal. And that
It
is
was open.
incomplete.
Oh, he was open.
What he was looking for.
That's crazy.
And it'll be 4th and goals coming up.
He was open, bro.
Here's Cameron Dicker now
Yeah.
on for the field goal. His kick is perfect.
That's crazy.
And the Chargers will take a 3-0
That was
lead.
a touchdown.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
He'll get across the 20, mark him down 23-yard line.
Over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The first carry for the Spartans. Kenneth Walker. He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. It was Odafe Owe to make the play.
He was brought down at the 26. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
So, from the 26-yard line, here is 2nd down and 7. Darnold quickly to Smith and Jigba. We'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
3rd and short yardage, and here's Darnold. That is caught. He finds Walker. It's a gain of 12 there. It's good for a Seahawks 1st down.
That's good.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now a give to Walker, running right. He's beyond midfield to the 45. And he will score. Kenneth Walker.
That was my fault, though. I put the wrong defense.
Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play
He was
possible.
lucky Marion ain't fast like that,
After
bro.
the TD, Myers
If
comes on
my
now
nigga was
to
fast
kick it
like
away.
that, I'd be running plays like that too all game.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to
Them
defend
plays, they don't
return,
really
so this
take no
ball
skills, man.
going to be spotted at the
You got a fast
35-yard
ass
line.
running back.
On 1st down, Herbert. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. We are through 1. 7-3 is our score. Greg and I back to the Great Northwest in a moment. From the 43, here's 2nd down and 2. From the gun, it's Herbert. I had a
This
defender
nigga
draped
dropped
all
it.
over.
Oh, wow.
Incomplete. Good work to body him up
put that
and
out
set up
money.
a 3rd down.
That's good.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And it looks like he's going to have a 1st down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
And the Chargers
This is a great example of where just having situational awareness is so critical in the huddle. When every one of those receivers, Mike, breaks the huddle and go line up, they've got to know where that first down marker is. If your route calls, get by.
Ooh, that's a touchdown.
Bring up a fresh set of downs. And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
Herbert to the air again. That's going to be incomplete.
All right, good.
Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Throwing is Herbert on third down. He's going to pick up the first down and more. And he will go all the way. Quentin Johnston, touchdown Chargers. Cameron Dicker, the kicker for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Chargers are on top. It's now 10-7. After the first down, here's Dicker out to send this one away.
What I did, it took skills.
That's fielded just shy of the goal line.
He scored on me. That shit didn't take skills. Oh, that shit? That shit takes skills, but a little bit of luck. That's crazy. Our special team, we suck. Man, for real. That's crazy.
Myers now to add the PAT.
Let's not add the stats. Herbert. Herbert finna have like 400 yards.
After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away.
I might have to start kicking it like that, or I might
one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
Split kick, man.
This drive will begin with a run.
Yeah, them niggas everywhere, bro. Them niggas got hella speed, bro. God,
speed of the pursuit out of his safety on this tackle, Mike. His ability to play from depth and attack the line of scrimmage and meet that ball carrier in the hole and keep him to no gain. You don't see a lot of safeties able to make that tackle in the open field. That's pretty impressive.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Herbert. Moving to his left. And he'll just I
don't know why he do it like that. I wasn't gonna make no throws, bro. I should have threw it a circle, but I waited too late. And I was like, nah.
Open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
3rd and 10.
Count it. Hold the troops right.
Now, Herbert. He's got the open man. That's McConkey.
Perfect.
They get 19
Perfect.
on that pass play. First down, LA.
3rd downs, Mike.
Bingo.
Those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So,
boy, you put that on money. That was a zinger.
Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Here's 1st and 10. Throwing now is Herbert. Forced to his right. He's going to run it.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
2nd and 5. Now Herbert. He finds the veteran Keenan Allen. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Yeah, I should have circled. Too late.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket. Nowhere to go with the ball, and they bring him down for a sack.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Herbert. He'll get this complete left side to Johnston. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him
Bingo.
inside the 10-yard line. A big play at a critical juncture in this game. 35 yards.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
So here's a chance to take the lead going into the locker room. It's 1st and goal. Herbert to throw. The left side, catch made by McConkey. And a good job there of heading him in. They get it to the 8-yard line.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 8-yard line.
Hey, ram.
Throwing, Herbert.
Oh, you get me, bro. Oh. I probably would do a fake ball right there.
Chargers will use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this
Save me
first
from
half.
throwing the pick, honestly.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Hey, easy. We'll go orange. 5-9.
Now it's Herbert.
There you go.
It is brought in the end zone.
Got her. I got to save that.
Touchdown, Los Angeles.
That was a bad. In
Just
the
a
world.
really nice job, Mike, especially
Dang
just
it.
staying poised.
Stop.
Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half, but everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock.
That was
And they're able to finish that half in
magnificent.
style with that late touchdown.
Point after now from Dicker.
That was magnificent, bro.
He's got it. And the Chargers move out to a 3-point edge. 17-14.
It's not like this big.
So, final seconds of this first half. Looks like they'll take a lead into the locker room as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They will start it on the ground to run that clock. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. Once again, it's Walker. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this
He
first
went
half
past
of
his
play.
stats running, bro. Niggas is hella funny.
Cameron Dicker to kick off.
3 points. All that separates these two sides as half number 2 kicks off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. A gain of
Yeah, you
8.
fire something else, brother.
9.
Man. Fuck that thing, this shit was sweet.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9. Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. Forced out wide. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they will bring him down on the
Damn,
other
should've put
side of
some-
midfield.
Damn, it should
They
have
work
been
his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
On 1st and 10, here comes Walker. And this play going nowhere as he dives to the ground behind the line of scrimmage.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like you might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. Out to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. It was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. He'll get this complete to Walker. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. We're going to put a man in motion to the right. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. Got it with Smith in Jigba. And there's business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10.
That's crazy.
They get 29 yards. A big pickup on 4th down.
Goal at the 9-yard line.
Ball resting on the 9. First down and goal. Darnold to the air once more. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss.
Now, after taking that loss on the sack, it changes your entire approach offensively. You go from playing for 6 to now everything is just about coming away with points.
First down was not very good. Here's 2nd and goal. Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. He'll get this complete to his man out of the backfield. This is the 8th play of this drive, and it's 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd down and goal.
He'll get this out to the left flat. And he will score.
Right there.
Jackson, Smith, and
That all came down because of my fault. Like the safety. I moved out of position. If I'd have been in the right spot, he wouldn't even have the position. He would have had the chance to score on me.
Went after Trump from Myers.
I fucked up.
He's got it. And the Seahawks move out in front by 4. It's 21-17.
17.
There we go.
Jason Myers, the kickoff for Seattle.
After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. This one is going to sail through the end zone.
I think I might
Forced
switch it
touchdown.
up.
35-yard line.
I think I might go like some zone blitzes. Like I was calling some, but I think I'm gonna go all in with the zone blitzes. I think we had that play. It's a good goal line play.
Let's go, let's go. Hey, ram. Set.
Herbert now on first down.
Yeah,
He is hit before he
I
can
should have
get
hit
rid of it,
square.
and down he goes. Big Leonard Williams that time forces
Should've
his
hit
way
square.
in for the sack.
These are the type of negative plays that you just can't allow to happen, especially when you find yourself trailing. They continue to lose chunks of yards on these sacks, and they want to claw themselves out of this hole. They're going to have to protect the quarterback.
Hey, Opie.
I like that play.
So, 3 quarters
We'll go back to
now
that play.
in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL
We'll go back to
on
that play.
EA Sports.
I like that play. I'm gonna have circle runner come back.
Grenade. Run. 12. Set. Grenade. Hey, Cap. Line. What is it?
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. Well, they'll get
Got all
some
them
of the
yards
sack
right.
yardage back, but it's still going to leave them.
how you
with
do it.
3rd down.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield.
Never panic.
You can rely on the run after
You know
catch,
what I'm
especially
saying?
a big
Never
body
panic.
like this tight end. Get the ball in his
You always
hands
got a
early
chance to,
and let
you
him
feel
pick
me?
up the rest after the
Make
catch.
something out of nothing, you feel me? Let greatness happen.
Grenade.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. Shotgun now for Herbert. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there.
I damn near gotta go for it, I ain't gonna lie.
Defensively, it'll set up a 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down.
Let's go. He didn't jump.
With the connection. It's a pickup of 14, and the decision to go for it pays off.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Quick throw here is complete. And that keeps them ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
I'm not sure what was the more difficult aspect of the play. Winning his route versus man coverage or catching this pass, because that quarterback, he put a little extra sauce on that one to get it there on time, and he's able to secure a really nice catch.
They come up for 2nd and 2. Now Herbert again. Throwing right. That's Johnston. And he'll take this one in. Quentin Johnston.
Should have wasted more time, but fuck it.
2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's first down. Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Darnold. Rolling right. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll drop the throw.
Oh, he
Looking
dropped it.
down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Cooper Kupp was the intended receiver. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big 3rd down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have 4th down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
That is incomplete.
Locking shit
Here we
down.
go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
Locking him
They
down.
desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation, and right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
Escaping the pressure right. Taking
Game over.
And what a stop by this defense. They
Let's
know
go.
the opposing offense has to go for it right now. There's not enough time for them to get the ball back and get another crack at it. They're trying to get
Hey, I'm
field
trying to
goal
run the
range,
score
and
up, brother.
What a 4th down
Trying to run the
stop
score up,
all
brother.
but end this game.
On 1st down, Herbert. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the Seahawks 37-yard line.
From the gun, it's Herbert.
Oh, touchdown, bro. Oh,
And he's taken
that was a
down.
touchdown, bro.
Now Seattle
I should have just
uses the
lobbed
first
it.
of their timeouts. Talk things over
Should've just
before
lobbed
3rd down. Now Herbert. He gets this one.
Game over.
The defense blows a chance to get off the field as the offense converts 3rd and 14.
And that 1st down should all but do it, Mike. With only one remaining timeout, the defense just can't stop the clock enough. Got to imagine it's victory formation. And we're a couple kneels away from this game being over.
A run. This is Hampton. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. Timeout Seahawks. That is their 2nd. They'll stop it. Just over 40 seconds to go in this one. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Another run here with Hampton. And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it. Now Seattle will use the final timeout to stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. This crowd into it now as we get to third down. Here's Herbert. That is brought in.
Run the score up, nigga. Yeah.
Here in the
Nigga.
final minute of play.
The score on
And
niggas.
that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. With that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
That's how you do it.
So the kickoff team out there one.
That's how you finish a game.
In the final minute as they kick it.
That's how you make a nigga quit. Yeah, nigga. Hold on. Let's see if I do. Hold on. That's how y'all make a nigga successfully quit, man. You feel me? I ain't even get on mic now one time, bruh. That's how you make a nigga successfully quit. You know what I'm saying? It was a back and forth game. It looked like he had me at times, but bruh, I'm not a rookie, bruh. Eventually, I'm gonna catch on to the little weak ass shit you gonna do, and I'm gonna lock it down. And how you gonna make adjustments? I can make adjustments. Niggas can't make adjustments. You feel me? But yeah, I play this shit on mute though, cause I be having to lock in. You feel me? When I play online, I be having to lock in, bruh. So I be having to mute everything, bruh. You feel me? But yeah, appreciate everybody for watching the stream and shit. We're gonna play one more, and I'm gonna probably get off this.
Just a stone's throw from historic Monument Circle in downtown Indianapolis. We are at the beautiful Lucas Oil Stadium. Today we've got a fun AFC matchup on tap. As it'll be the LA Chargers
this gonna be a tough
taking
game.
on the Indianapolis Colts.
It's green.
Now the kicker, that's Cameron Dicker, set to get us started. And we are underway from Indianapolis. And not much happening on the return as they get this to about the 23.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Jones wants to throw to start things out here. This will be taken in by Michael Pittman.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. The first play. Oh my God. The first play. Oh my God.
77 yards. The Colts are on the board first here.
The first play, bro.
First play from scrimmage all the way into the end zone. And look, the pass was good, but that run after the catch, that's what was really impressive.
And I think the big question I have is, what were the safeties? What was the tackling? Because going into this game, they had to know that they were going to be tested. That was a part of the defense that had to stand up. And on that play, not even close.
Mike Batchley set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. is going to be out of bounds here right at the 20-yard line. Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10 at the 20. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's got the hook up downfield to McConkey. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A good pickup there, a 22.
Defense gives up a touchdown on the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Lion. Ray.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. He's got the tight end. That's Gadsden. Big strides, look at him go. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. A great effort there. 57 yards. And the Chargers are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Well, go ahead and strap in, partner. Less than 2 minutes in, had the score on the one side. A quick answer, though, to get the equalizer.
Sometimes you get that sense of urgency that ratchets up, right? When you give up an early touchdown like that, you just know you're like, okay, how do we go back and equalize things? Can we get it done fast? And they absolutely did. Essentially, we're back to even, aren't we?
Extra point up and good by Dicker. And we are tied at 7.
That's violent.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he probably wishes he would have sat on that one. Instead, he's only able to get this up beyond the 15-yard line.
Hey, that might be a new way to kick. That might be a new way. She thought I might have goofed out something by mistake.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now we'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Now they'll tuck this and run. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 1.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. If you're these receivers, you got to be ready because when he's going to throw it quick on that RPO, he's going to throw it quick.
And this is why you spend time with your guy either in the offseason, during the week, the whole bundle. Because sometimes just telepathy. You both see the same thing, and he knows get the ball to him right away.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. 1st and 10, Taylor now. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. From the 43, it's 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
They run once more with Taylor. And a pretty good burst there as they get this across midfield and down to the 46. A gain of 11 that time, and a Colts first down. The running game fully in sync, 1-11 on that play.
And sometimes it comes from the offensive coordinator, understanding what he thinks the defense is going to do and dialing up the perfect play. Sometimes the quarterback, though, can look at the defense, realize he needs to change it to a run, and that gets it done in a big way as well.
Up the middle, here's Taylor. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
70 Lions.
Running straight ahead, Taylor. No dice this go-around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
Sometimes I think these defensive tackles get a little bit of a bum rap. We just see them as big guys that eat up blockers for others to make tackles. Oftentimes, they're quicker than they get credit for. And this time, he uses quickness to make a play.
Let's go. 60 Eagle.
From the gun, it's Taylor. And he'll be taken down here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. These two teams all tied after one. An 8-play drive to this point. So here's play number 9 on 3rd and 7. Throwing, Jones. He'll try and do this himself. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. And not a blitzer, but still able to get there from a strong safety position.
Yeah, I think that was a great example of what they call football IQ. Recognizing he was open, had a chance, and went ahead and got to the quarterback.
42-yard attempt.
Badgley's kick is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Michael Badgley set to kick off.
After the made field goal, Badgley back out there for the kickoff. From his end zone, here's Darius Davis. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20. The Charger drive about to get going. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Chargers defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
A run once more with Hampton. And he stopped immediately there.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean, or also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Out of the gun, Herbert. And he will not be able to hang on to the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
That's crazy.
Partner, we've got ourselves a ball game, and those guys on defense, they came to play. Slipped up on their first series, but they're definitely settling in now and letting it be known that points won't come so easy again.
And a fair catch called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted.
Why you stop running?
By Deion Henry. And these guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Set. Delta.
Herbert going to give to Hampton. Down at the 35, it'll be 2nd down. Now a 2nd and 6. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. He gets it to Johnston. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up for the 1st and 10.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Up the middle, it's Hampton. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on their early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
They got some great.
So the 1st down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Herbert now.
Oh, he was a touchdown.
At the 27-yard line, he's sacked.
He was
here. Use the first of their
He was
timeouts
here.
as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half. And now they're looking for 19 yards here on 3rd down following 2 negative plays. Here's Herbert. Pass hauled in by Johnston. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
And the Chargers, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Herbert going to change the play here. They're going to look to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit.
23-yard attempt.
And this one is right through. And that will do it for this first half. Party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one, and we all know a lot.
The guy's man, complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. It's nearly a 40-yard gain on the opening play of the quarter.
When you get into the second half of the tied ball game, you start realizing every play takes on a bigger significance, and this is pretty significant right here. This is where you start putting the pressure on that secondary, and that's a job well done there.
Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Back to throw here, Herbert. Now this one finds McConkey. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Lad McConkey, 39 yards. And the Chargers come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Dicker now to tack on the extra point. Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. Looking to put a drive together. Now Jones finds his big tight end, Mo Alley-Cox. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it's second down.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second down.
Ball on the 39. Here's second down and 3. They'll run the toss here with Taylor. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Ordinarily in short yardage, most people don't run a toss because it takes a little bit longer to develop. But some teams see it as a very physical type run because the amount of people that get out in front of the runner, offensive linemen, tight ends, sometimes an extra back, they like to run that play there and try and run over people.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Throw left side complete. That's Taylor. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Give the Colts 13 yards and a first down.
A couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that can really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
A give for Taylor running right side. And he's got it to about the 40.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. Again, it's Taylor.
Oh.
Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor, 39 yards. And the Colts have a chance to tie the ball game here in the final minute of the 3rd.
I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And these two teams have traded touchdowns so far with their first possessions here in the 3rd quarter, so we're right back to where we started at intermission.
Yeah, how about that? Tied in the half. Tied after the first 2 drives of the 3rd quarter, 1 for each. That tells me that someone's defense has got to step up and make a big play and try and change the momentum of this game.
18 on the play. And the Chargers 1st down.
From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Herbert. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target of the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him to find him. Find him.
Here's Herbert. And this throw
They just keep dropping passes, bro. Oh,
that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. To the air again, Herbert. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's not quite going to get to the marker. It'll be a gain of 8 on 3rd and 10. Back now here on EA Sports. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. They snap it to Herbert. And Allen's got it. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Facing a 4th down, they come away with 18 yards and the 1st down conversion. Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the 1st down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front, but somehow, some way, those guys found.
And this is going to be intercepted. Sauce Gardner puts it on.
Just throw it over the nigga. Yeah,
this is taken up past the 30.
They gotta do it live, and that's a touchdown. Yeah. That's a touchdown.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And the question, can they turn that interception into points? A tie game for the moment in the fourth quarter. And they work this one up to about the 38. 103 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. From the 38, Jones. That's complete to his running back, Taylor. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A gain of 11 that time, and a Colts first down.
I like what I'm seeing from them here. Tie game in the fourth quarter. They understand the situation. They don't need to be in any rush. Go ahead and huddle up and run your offense. That last completion put them in a nice position to take the lead in this game.
Getting down to the good stuff, all tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. They give to Taylor out of the gun. And they get him down here at about the 42.
That's exactly what they were looking for. If they get another gain like that, they'll be right there in field goal range.
And the tension building.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Now 2nd down and a few inches.
Here we go, set. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Off the option, here's Taylor. And he's going to be taken down right at the line.
Okay, there's 3 timeouts left, right?
I think you got to use one here, don't you?
No doubt about it. I'd use one right here.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. They go to the ground again with Taylor. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4. The clock stopped. 50 seconds to play. 2nd and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 60 Eagles, 60, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers, Buffalo 18.
Now Jones. Pass complete downfield. It's Pierce. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop him with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Taylor will get down close to the goal line, but not in, as he'll be marked down at the 1. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. 2nd and goal from the 1. Again, it'll be Taylor. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the 4th.
And this is a time of game where offensive lines can really dictate a team's fortunes. It's been a tough battle. They've been out there for a long time. But this was a question of who can wear down who. And that's excellent work to put a long drive together and finish it with a touchdown run to take the lead.
Mike Badgley sets to kick off.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. Herbert going to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't get in.
Some coaches like to take the shorter, more reliable yardage, and some, they like to go for the big shot. No fear in risking a deep ball there, but it wasn't enough to get him the completion.
They'll come up now on 2nd down. Herbert to throw. That one complete to McConkey. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
This offense cannot stop the clock now. No timeouts remaining as they come up here 1st down. Herbert. It's wheeled in downfield by Johnston. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. And he did exactly what they needed him to do, Charles. Got out of bounds. They have no timeouts.
And they knew that before the play even began. Still executed it. How many times have we seen it happen where you know it, yet a guy still looking for a timeout or trying to stay in bounds? He got it done.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Throwing, Herbert. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now.
I'm glad he did that.
With no timeouts left, that's a dangerous proposition working middle of the field. Fortunately for them, that one fell incomplete.
Here's 2nd down. Herbert. That's going to be caught. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2.
23 yards. That's another Chargers first down.
This one came right down to the wire, and CD, they had...
I'm not gonna lie, I fucked myself so many times in that game. I should have been up. I should have been up, bruh. I gotta play one more. I ain't gonna lie. I gotta play one more, bruh.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Southern California and the gorgeous SoFi Stadium in the Los Angeles suburb of Inglewood. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Green Bay Packers and the Los Angeles Chargers. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen on hand as Cameron Dicker.
I don't know what the fuck just happened. Guess that was bro shit. I don't know. We're finna play this one and I'm gonna get off of here. Let's get it.
It is time for some football. Welcome, everyone, to Lucas Oil Stadium in Indy. Today, we're ready for an entertaining battle between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Indianapolis Colts. To begin this one is Cameron Dicker. And here we go from Indy. He's going to return it from a yard or two deep. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is first and 10. Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing him a loss. First play of the game. That's a nice, quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Open to head in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13. Working from the gun. Here's Jones. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Those windows over the middle, the congestion, just the mass of people. If you're not on time and on target, you're not going to find a completion, especially on that down and distance.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Let's go now.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. That one nabbed by Warren. 40, through the middle. Tyler Warren. And for the moment, that's going to be a touchdown. Whether it will stand, though, well, that depends on the call on this flag. Okay, Brock, I think the official double and then triple check this with their coach. But yes, they are indeed choosing to decline the penalty and letting that touchdown stand.
Kate, if there is ever a moment that defies all explanation on the football field, that may be it.
Chargers nothing. Michael Badgley set to kick off.
Badgley on to kick this one away. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. They stop him right as he gets up past the 15. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Right to the air is Herbert. On him quick, and they bring him down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
First couple snaps, first drive of the game, it's all about who can land that opening punch. Gain that first advantage in a game-long back and forth. Well, that opening punch was a solid cross, maybe even an uppercut that caught him right on the job and sets an immediate tone for this defense.
Offense no doubt jolted awake with that very first play, partner. Here's 2nd and long. Shotgun snap to Herbert. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Defense nearing a stop. Need to hold once more here on 3rd down. Third and long for him here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So an 0-2 start to the game for him, Brock, and not surprisingly, his team headed to the sideline after a 3-and-out.
I think it's going to take a few more incompletions before they start to panic, but that's far from the type of start they had planned for in this one.
And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return.
Take over 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. From the gun, Taylor. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Jones. He's on the quick hitter. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it'll be 1st down, Colts. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. He's got it in the red zone. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
It is just so hard, Kate, to get these chunk, explosive runs. But what it does now is it especially sets the table in prime scoring position.
Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Cowboy 80. Panther 60. Panther 60. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
From the red zone now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it's step one towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate. When you put the ball in the air, how many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
19, Tiger, 19. So before they can get set and snap it, the clock runs out on quarter one. 7-0 is our score. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Colts have the football. They're hoping to convert here on 2nd and goal.
60 Bison. 70 Lions.
Operating from the gun, it's Jones. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Running out of chances. Here's 3rd and goal.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Viking 18. Go.
Throwing here, Jones. Going with the screen to Taylor. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
It's plays like that, Kate, right wrong. When I sit and judge defense, I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on 3rd down. 2 drives, and both of them ending in points. You don't even mind you only got a field goal there, Kate. You've got to be ecstatic, exactly the way they wanted to start this one.
Badgley on to kick this one away. And it looks like he's going to opt not to bring this one out. So they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 35. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position.
Ray. Camper.
They'll run here with Amari on Hampton. These drives quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, that is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of the series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
Herbert now. Buys time, rolling right. He can run it. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
Well, the QB made something happen. He got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Throw here, 3rd down. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
First and 10. Ball set up at the 48. Now an inside give to Hampton. A lot of traffic up the middle there, and his bounce outside nabs him 7. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Indy. It's the Chargers, who only need a couple on 2nd and 2. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. And that's going to fall incomplete. They wanted to get it right back to him after that run, but no luck on that throw.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Here he is on 3rd and short. That one's good to McConkey. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
That's one of those plays, Kate, where every position on the offense gets a gold star. They all did their job. Enough protection to allow the quarterback time to find his receiver, who went all the way from the right side of the field to the left side of the field to do some damage.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Set.
Opening carry of the game for Kimani Vidal. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. And a Sauce Gardner dropping him there.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Herbert from the gun. Throwing the out route complete. And this one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd down.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
Leading 4 here on 3rd down. This is going to be the 9th play of this drive. To throw, Herbert. He's got it at the 5. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. Now run with Hampton. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Chargers make it a 1-score game before halftime. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
That one right down the middle. And the Chargers cut it to a field goal game. Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. On first down, it's Jones to throw. Short pass brought in. He manages maybe 3 yards there to the 23-yard line. Timeout, Indianapolis. That's its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
23-yard line.
Now Jones. Vacates quickly left side. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Let's see what they went with. Third down. Well, last play didn't work out too well. Looks like they're going ground game now. Yeah, not a chance at all as he is met at the line on this one. That's going to be 4th and very long. LA uses a timeout here. It's second. Colts going to kick this away now on 4th, and it's Rigoberto Sanchez on for the punt. Darius Davis returning for the Chargers. And this one skips out of bounds and will be marked inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half. Herbert on first down. He finds Johnston. And a stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. All right, whistles. They've got a timeout. 7 seconds to go in this half.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
One play in, and they are already close to midfield. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield, brought in, inside the 20. And he's in for the big play touchdown. Oh, Brock, but there it is. Back down the field, we've got a flag, and I don't think this is going to count. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Lion. 5-9.
Back to throw it. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Badgley on to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Herbert. It's intercepted. And the Colts have it a little ways into enemy territory. Incomplete. And it doesn't matter who gets that ball to start the second half because he picks it off on the very first play.
I wonder at halftime, down there in that locker room on the whiteboard, if that defensive coaching staff just said simply, go get the ball. It's exactly what they do, and it totally changes the complexion of this second half.
On first down, Jones. And they take this in for the score. The Colts push their lead further to start the half. Daniel Jones with a touchdown. Well, Brock, it looked like it took the full defense a while to recognize that he was actually running with it. I think it limited their ability to stop what turned into a pretty impressive touchdown.
I think you're exactly right on this one, Kate. Not too many scrambles go this far for a touchdown. And you got to give some credit to the guys around him. None of those receivers, tight ends, well, they just sold it. They didn't look back at him, had they? I think the defense is able to react and stop that touchdown. Instead, it's 6 big points on the board.
Badgley on to kick this one away. On return, here comes Davis. Escapes a defender. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
380. Crowd right. Set.
Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. Chased out to his right. He tucks it and takes off. And all he can do is get back to the line on that effort. So no gain on first down.
All right, we'll call that one a drop. He escapes, quarterback does. He avoids taking the sack. He's also denied a gain of any kind.
Second and 10. Need something positive here. Here's Herbert. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he's going for it again. And they don't get any help on this second down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain.
You know, that play is so indicative of what we see in training camps all over football. Pursue. Blanketed coverage on the back end. And look at that defense fly. No gain on the play, but it very much feels like a sack for that defense.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Completed over the middle. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. They get 13 on the pickup. And it brings up an LA first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
1st and 10. Here's Herbert. Back-to-back grabs here for Allen. And he won't find much there as it reaches the 41. Zaire Franklin there to make the tackle.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Catch made left side by McConkey. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. From the pistol, it's Herbert. This is caught downfield by Allen. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. How about 29 yards on first down? And a fresh set of downs on its way. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Now Herbert again. It is cut left side. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
11 more yards. That's another Chargers first down. 1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
From the red zone now. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And it's going to be second down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
59, 59.
Herbert to throw once more. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. And goes to the hurry up here.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Herbert now to throw on 3rd. Rolling left, buying some time. And he will score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. They'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard
line. Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It's the Colts who hold the lead. Not a big one, though. Trying to carry this one through the final whistle. From the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive.
19, 18.
Left side pulled in by Pittman. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Shotgun, handoff to Taylor. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
3rd and 4 coming up now. He'll throw it. Completed to his running back. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. A gain of 27 yards there. And it's good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then. And the running back still doing it to this day.
And he'll get about 4 yards as that brings up 2nd down. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Second down carry for Taylor. And they come through with a big stop there. Got him down for a loss as they keep fighting back here in the fourth. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half. Nickel look by the Chargers here, third down. Looking to throw. That's going to be caught by his back. Taylor. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. And this defense wants the extra stoppage before the 2-minute warning as they take a timeout, 2:05 on the clock. Michael Badgley out now. He knows how big this try is. From the right hash, this is going to be a 41-yarder. Kicked well, and this is good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a one-score ball game.
So after that make, the field goal won't cost them a lead, but a touchdown still ties it. Likely, probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20.
Their own 20-yard line.
All right, one more snap here before our 2-minute warning.
Hey, count. Let's go. Ready.
Throwing on first is Herbert. Short pass brought in. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Indy. Chargers down by a touchdown. Just a yard left to go on second down. He'll look to throw it. Gets this one against him. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Chargers hurrying to the line as the seconds tick away.
And the Chargers first down. A 5-yard gain on the play. First down, Chargers.
Setting up to pass. And they got there in time. He's taken down. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of second down.
Second down.
Let's go. Back 80, block. Hey, go line.
Here he is to throw. Connects on the crosser. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Chargers hurrying to the line as the seconds tick away.
16 yards on the play. It's now third down.
Now to throw. On the move, headed right. He'll make a big for it on the ground. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield. 5-yard gain on the play. And the Chargers will have a first.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
Back to throw. Forced out to his right. Now here he goes again. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
2nd and 3 now.
Ray.
Herbert from the gun. He finds Johnston. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And it brings up an LA first down. Chargers hurrying to the line as the seconds tick away.
First down, Los Angeles.
And he's going to spike it with an even 10 seconds left. Once again, from the 19-yard line, it's 2nd and 10.
We need 21. Hey, easy. We go orange. Ready?
Here's Herbert. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
A loss of 12 yards. It's 3rd down. 3rd and long.
Let your bitch ass up.
Get the win at home inside of Lucas Oil. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with the victory.
I'm off this motherfucker, man. Everybody have a good one, man. Appreciate everybody watching.
That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. The Colts are winners as we say so long from Indy.
Gotta do this shit another time.